It is 5 a.m. Friday here in Manila. I'm Raine Musngi with your first look at the news. Malacanang announces better than expected economic growth figures Thursday. Palace officials are confident the economic growth momentum will be sustained this year. Back here at home, President Aquino highlights his administration's gains against corruption this time at an international summit held in Manila. Despite this glowing report, a legislation meant to make government more transparent is still pending in Congress. Meantime, a party-list group claims gross overpricing and significant losses from the construction of some 21 roads and bridges in Palawan, funded through proceeds from the Malampaya natural gas project. The Kaakbay party-list group tells the Senate Blue Ribbon Committee's second hearing 18 million pesos was spent for a measly 100-meter road, even if this budget was allotted for projects ranging from 5 to 6 kilometers. The Commission on Audit, meantime, says it has already filed cases before the Ombudsman against the officials involved. Malacanang supports the decision of acting Cebu Governor Agnes Magbale to padlock the office of suspended Governor Gwen Garcia, who left the provincial capital to visit several towns this week. But her daughter and lawyer returned to the capital to bring a message to Magbale. Former Mayor of Gapan, Nueva Ecija, Ernesto Natividad, has been arrested. Natividad is the alleged brains behind a massacre of 5 people in Gapan in 2006. He was nabbed at a dialysis center in Quezon City, then brought to the PNP crime lab. Authorities are determining his condition to know where best to detain him, in jail or a hospital. The Justice Department junks the criminal case against poet activist Erickson Acosta. He was arrested in Samar 2 years ago on suspicion of being a member of the New People's Army and charged with illegal possession of explosives. Acosta claimed he was merely doing volunteer research work at the time. He filed a petition for a review of his case, crying foul over his warrantless arrest and alleged torture in the hands of state forces. With his impending release, Acosta says he now plans to campaign for the release of other detainees facing circumstances similar to his own. Metro Manila rose from number 4 to number 3 in a ranking of outsourcing destinations, while Cebu went from 9th to 8th. Manila overtook Delhi, while Cebu overtook Dublin in Ireland. Bangalore and Mumbai, both in India, retained first and second places, while Manila and Cebu were the top destinations in the Philippines. Also in the list are Davao, Santa Rosa City in Laguna, Iloilo, Bacolod City, and Baguio. The United States Navy details how it will remove one of its ships still stuck into Bataha Reef. The plan was criticized by the son of American business magnate Donald Trump, prompting reactions from Filipino netizens and officials. A total of 80 overseas Filipino workers repatriated from Syria safely arrived in Manila Thursday morning. The DFA appeals to Filipinos who are still in the war-torn country to seek immediate repatriation as the security situation continues to deteriorate. Meantime, Malacanang denies Syrian President Bashar al-Assad wants to seek asylum in the Philippines. Almost 300 bus drivers were prevented from being deployed in Metro Manila Thursday as the Metro Manila Development Authority begun implementing their bus dispatching system. Under the new system, drivers who have accumulated 3 pending violations will not be allowed to ply their routes. In sports, former England captain David Beckham signs for Paris Saint-Germain Thursday. The French club says he inked a 5-month deal with the Ligue 1 leaders until the end of June. Finally, the 8th Pinoy Media Congress has begun at ABS-CBN. Media Giants Chairman Eugenio Gabi Lopez III reminds hundreds of students that in the middle of the complicated world of digital technology, it is important that the foundation of good and sound values remain. And that was your first look at the top stories this Friday, the 1st of February already, 2013. I'm Raine Musngi. Thank you for staying ahead with ANC and happy weekend.